103.2 Dublin City FM, you're listening to the Moshpit. I'm your host Damien. I'm kicking off the show straight away, diving into the Metal to the Masses battle of the bands that I have been harping on about for weeks. I have a couple of guests in with me this evening. I am joined by King Woe and Dan from Two Tales of Woe, semi-finalists, and competing this Saturday night, tomorrow night, in Fibbers in the first semi-final. Lads, hi.
Hello there.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Right, as I said to you, every time is somebody's first time. Give me a quick history. Tell me about Two Tales of Woe. Ignore the fact you've been on the show half a dozen times and I've been playing your album for a couple of years now.
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, we're going about 10 years now, I think. And 2006, I think it was. I could be wrong with dates. There's always someone that'll correct me. Numerous lineup changes. One album, not our choice. Would like to have more out, but we don't. We're influenced by a lot of bands and a lot of styles. Crowbar, Down. I was going to say Meshuggah, but it's not Meshuggah. Cathedral, Mastodon, Entombed, Black Sabbath, of course. Heavy and slow is what we used to say. And that's it, really. It's in a nutshell. If you like your music heavy and slow with good vocals, there you go. That's us.
Modest. I like that.
As always, to the end. You know me.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Right. Pick a song from A Conversation with Death.
I Sold My Soul because it's cool. I love it. It's still as relevant as it was back then when we recorded it. The sound of it and the vibe and the pump of it as well. Like, it's when people hear it, they'll know what I mean.
Cool. Sold My Soul. Two Tales of Woe on the Moshpit. listening to the Moshpit here on 103.2 Dublin City FM. I still have Dan and Carl with me here from Two Tales of Woe. We just listened to some of them there. They're battling, taking part in, competing, maybe conquering, who knows? Performing anyway, tomorrow night in Fibber McGee's as part of the Metal to the Masses competition. Now, for a band that's been around, I don't want to say around, you're older, Anton, but around the block as long as you have. What drew you to this competition? Like, what inspired you to join in? Because a lot of the competition are much younger.
Well, we never really go in for any competitions, really. And I just said, why not just give it a shot?
Something new,
give it a go and see what it's like. And as well as that, was an opportunity to, because we'd been away for a while, to reconnect with some new younger bands. And I mean, the first heat was fantastic. Some lovely, really cool, nice bands that we played with, and then I've gone to a couple of the heats since, and the vibe is great. The attitude of the bands is fantastic. Like, you know, everyone's supporting everybody. It's nice. It's a big difference from a few years ago. You know.
So, are you finding it more or less political than what you remember before what we'll call the hiatus?
No, the people that are running things for this are a lot more supportive of the bands, and that's no real disrespect to anything that's gone before. But these guys they care about the bands that are playing. They want all the bands to do well. Yeah. From what I can see, I've gone down there. I specifically went as a performer once, and then as a paying member of the public twice, to see what it was like. And it's the exact same all the way. They support all the bands, and they look out for them, and they treat them right. Yeah, there has been some great pushes on social media and some very good support, and I have liked the way it's been promoted and put forward. And I have to be honest, I was very surprised with the actual level of competition. It's a lot higher than I was expecting, and I have been impressed big time. I mean, our heat was particularly hard. I didn't even think we were going to get through, to be honest with you, and I was just delighted that we did, like, you know. And as I say, I went to 2 other heats, and I was like, we need to step our game up big time. You know, so, but I'm glad I did go to see it, because I think we needed to do that, to get an idea of what we'd be up against, so to speak, you know. So
there's a lot of great bands playing at it. Like, I've been to one heat myself, like, after the one that we played, and there was some great bands. I only caught the end of it, but it is really good. So a tough competition.
Not to jump the gun past Saturday night, but do you expect to make the final? Like, what are your expectations and goals from this? Do you see yourself going all the way? Do you see yourself playing the big festival, like, or
without being too cocky or too big-headed, I'd like to see us go through. If we do, brilliant. And that's the way I've always been about my band. If something good happens out of it, deadly. I mean, we play our music because we love it. I've been playing this music because it's partially my life, you know. So if people want us to represent them at Bloodstock, we will. Definitely. And if we play it, then we'll take every advantage that we can and get the most exposure out of it. So, and it'll be a great honour to play on that stage as well. Big time.
I can see that. That's pretty cool. Now, Dan, you came in initially as a second guitarist, and then became the lead guitarist, and now you're part of a duo again. I'm just catching people up on your brief history of time.
I mean, like, I was a big fan of the band from the very beginning. Like, I discovered Two Tales of Woe on MySpace back in the day. So I was always a big fan, so I always wanted a chance to play with them, and, you know, the opportunity came up, just like it was 2011. So I've been in the band ever since. It's been fairly slow for a while. We've done a bit of recording and doing the odd gig here and there, but the last year has been pretty busy, you know. Playing with Corrosion Conformity was a big deal. It was a great gig, you know, so it's great to see it. Actually, I want to see us doing a little bit more, so it's a good opportunity with the Bloodstock Metal to the Masses, you know, so fingers crossed it goes well.
Great stuff. Right, we just have conversation with Death to work with. You have to pick a track. What do you like to play off this?
I'd like to go for Hell Again. I do love playing that song. It's a great tune. So
We don't play it enough, should we?
no, we don't.
Anymore.
No. We'll have to change that.
Great stuff. Two Tales of Woe here on the Moshpit. You are listening to the Moshpit here on 103.2 Dublin City FM. Now, Carl.
Yes.
We're working on the assumption that you get through, you win. That's brilliant.
Okay.
Do you have a favourite that isn't Two Tales of Woe? Do you have in your head kind of, well, if we don't get it, those guys, I think those guys should get it?
That's not fair asking me that now, is it?
It can't all be layoffs,
Well,
can it?
I can give you a few of the bands I like in the semi-finals.
Go for it.
Well, I like Black Swan. They're good friends of ours. And Nautilus. They're good friends of ours as well. And Zora, Pretty Fearless. They were very good when we saw them play as well. I wasn't overly familiar with the rest of the bands, but I have checked them all out, and they're pretty good. So, if it's not us, then whoever wins, if they've earned it, if they beat us.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. Dan?
Well, I think we have
10 Ton Slug, yeah, sorry,
are joining in now as well, so it's good. I know they didn't initially get through, but I think they're coming in now as a wild card, so it'll be good to play with them because they're a great band. So
they're playing with us on Saturday, yeah.
Don't really know if I could predict a possible winner if we don't get through, so I don't know. I just wish everybody all the best, so hopefully it goes well. So
I like it. Diplomatic. Very good, guys. Shows maturity.
That's the way it is. I mean, we could go in and say, yeah, we'll win this thing, but that's not how we are. You know, like we go into this with an open mind, and if we go further, we go further. If we don't, it was a chance to play a great gig, and whoever goes ahead of us deserves it. Because it's not like as if we half-ass when we play. We play. You've seen us 110% every gig we play, whether it's in front of 10 people or 100 people. We play the same kind of performance every time. So if anyone does beat us, they'll deserve it. So
good stuff. So future Two Tales of Woe past this competition, regardless of the result. You writing? Are you recording?
Yeah.
Are we going to get something new?
Trying to do a bit of writing at the minute. We have a few new things in the pipeline, and sort of hoping to aim towards getting an EP released later in the year. Maybe some promos when we do a video or something like that, but sort of up in the air at the minute. A few other ideas.
One or two of us want to do a promo video.
Yeah.
And we have to embrace this social media thing. We really do, as better than we have been. We have a one song fully finished, and I'd like to kind of get that out there as soon as possible, so we're probably going to record that soon after the semi-final, regardless of the result. Get that out and then just kind of get people's ears popping again, and then the EP, hopefully, I'd like to think we'd have it by the end of the year. That's given me loads of time to prepare it.
Yeah.
But if we got it out before then, great,
Good stuff. Well, thanks for joining me. Best of luck tomorrow night in the semi-finals and beyond.
Thank you
King
very
Woe
much.
and Dan.
Thank you, and good luck to everyone else.
Likewise.